Make this fun gumball machine today, like Wayne Thiebaud's gumball. And we're going to start off with a white piece of paper and our oil pastel. And we're going to draw this. The most important part of drawing this is when we draw our circle for our gumball machine, we want this to be a really big, nice, round circle. So I'll have some templates out on the table to help you if you feel like you need help to draw, because you just hold the template down and draw around it. But if you think you can just try on your own, go ahead and try. We're going to come down about 2 inches from the top, right in the middle, and that's where we're going to start. And we're going to draw a really big, nice, neat circle. Push down kind of hard with your oil pastel, and then match it back up. Well, we're going to come to the top now and put the lid on it. And the lid is just going to come up and around. So we're going to come up from the side, and we're going to go around, 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 and then back down. Make it even, and then the middle. And the very top is just kind of a semicircle right in the middle. Make sure you find the middle, and then make a semicircle right in the middle. Alright, we're going to come to the bottom now and draw the bottom of our gumball machine, and we're going to make a line that comes out from both sides. It needs to match the top, so find where your top is and come down, 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 down to the bottom, and that's where your lines will come out. So we're going to draw a line out, 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 out. Don't go all the way to the bottom. Stop before you get to the bottom. Then go to the other side, do the same thing. Out, 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 out. Stop. And then we're going to connect this with a rainbow shape. See how it's slightly curved? So we're going to start over here, and we're going to go down, 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 up, 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 and let it connect. And we're going to do 2 more lines like that. One here, just follow along, make it match your other line. And then one up here. Follow along, make it match. Let's add our vending machine part now, where we twist for it to come out. And we're going to add a upside down rainbow shape right in the middle. And then we're going to come to the bottom and add another upside down rainbow shape right in the middle. Make sure they line up. And I want you to connect those two. So connect the top one to the bottom. Top one to the bottom. Alright, we're going to make 2 more of those shapes. We're going to come right here and make another one. And then we're going to go up, up to about the middle and make another upside down rainbow shape or a U shape. Now we're going to add our handle. And our handle is just going to be kind of a sideways long rectangle. Make a rectangle. And then just put a little circle in the middle. You can color that circle in if you want. Okay, let's go ahead and make our horizon line. We know that's where it's going to show like the table. We're going to put a line across our gumball machine, but we're not going to draw on our gumball machine. So we're going to start here, and we're going to draw, 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 draw until we get to our gumball machine. Then we're going to stop, lift up, go to the other side, and then draw, 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 draw. That's our table. Shows our wall and our table. All right, the next thing we got to do is add our gumballs. Now, this part is kind of hard because we've got to add a lot of gumballs in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add circles in our gumball machine. Start at the bottom. Decide how size you want them, because when you decide, you got to make them all the same size. And put them next to each other where they're touching. We're going to add gumballs. Now, some of them, you may only see half of it. So you might just draw a rainbow shape. Or you might just draw the whole circle. I want you to fill your gumball machine up with lots and lots of circles, all touching each other. Some of them are just rainbow shapes because it's kind of tucked behind. Some of them are circles. Just keep going. Fill up your gumball machine. Lots of circles. This part's kind of hard because you've got to Think about where your gumball is. Is it behind or is it in front? If it's behind, you don't see all of it. It might only be a rainbow shape. If it's in front, then you're going to see the whole circle. You don't have to fill up the whole thing. Maybe we've already taken some gumballs out. All right, I think that's all I'm going to add. Maybe just one more. All right, so once you have yours filled with your circles, we're going to add a few on our table. So maybe there's 2 big gumballs sitting on your table because you already took some out. And then maybe one over here. All right. Once you're done with that, go ahead and put your oil pastel away. And we're going to take our brush and our water, and we're going to take those little colored dots that we used for our Ferris wheel, and we're going to put these all over our gumball, just the ball part. And you're going to lay them right over your little gumballs. Okay, you don't have to match them up. So just paint some water on your gumball machine inside the circle only, and just start layering these in there. Okay, they're gonna be on top of each other a little bit. It's okay. It is okay if these touch. We just want the entire gumball machine ball filled with these circles. So wet your paper, lay it down, paint over it a little bit so it flattens out. Rinse your brush if it gets dirty. Wet the next spot. We want all this wet. Lay your little ball, your circle down, rub over it. Go to the next spot, lay it down, rub over it. Keep doing this until the whole thing is filled. But don't let them go outside the circle. It's very important that you stay inside this circle the whole time. Wet it. Lay it down, brush over it. Keep going till the whole thing is full. We'll start in the middle too. It's filled up. Make sure you wet it. Lay them down. Stay inside the gumball machine. A couple more. I think I need one more over here and then we'll be done. All right, so it's filled up. We're done with this. We're going to take this to the drying rack and just let it dry just like this so the color comes out. It makes a really cool color in the back here. So just leave that there and we will paint this next week. We're going to finish our gumball machine, and the first thing we're going to do is take off our dry little tissue paper dots. We're going to pull them off and stick them into a little basket here. And make sure you get all of them. Just kind of added some fun shiny colors on there. Alright, so now we've got our gumball machine left, and we're going to paint all of this, and we're actually going to go in and paint some of our gumballs too. Not all of them, but just a few of them. So we're going to start off with our watercolor, and I'm going to start off with the red to paint my gumball machine first, because usually they're red. So I'm going to start off by just painting the top here and the bottom. And here we go. So I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to put it in my watercolor. I'm going to swirl it around, make a puddle in there, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting my gumball machine. Bring it over to my paint, swirl it around, and I'm going to paint my wall purple. You can paint yours whatever color you want. Alright, I'm done with my wall. And I'm going to wash my brush off, and I'm going to paint my table a different color. I think I'm going to paint it this blue. You can paint yours whatever color you want. Take your water over, swirl, 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 and start painting your wall. I'm going to do my gumball machine in here. Oh, I forgot this red part. Let me do that. This is supposed to be red too. Alright, I'm going to paint inside the machine. I think I'll paint it orange. It's the part where the candy comes out. Right here. I'm going to paint that orange. And then the little knob. I think I'll put some black on there to make it look gray. It's usually silver. Alright, so I'm done with my gumball machine. I'm going to work on my gumballs now. And like I said, we're not going to paint all of our gumballs. We're just going to paint some of them. So just pick a few gumballs that you like to paint. Maybe the ones that are whole circles. So find the whole circles and just go around and paint them. Rinse your brush off in between colors. Do not switch colors without brush or washing your brush off. That's very, very important. Use all the colors. Get a couple of each color. Alright, so I've just painted a few of my gumballs. If there's any more that you think you need, go back and do it now. If you think you need a couple more, that's okay. If you see a few that you're like, ooh, that one should be painted too, you can do that. We don't want to do all of them. We want to leave some of them. So we're going to take this and let it dry. And then next week, we're going to add a few little highlights on here with a white. See this little line right here? That is a little highlight of white. It makes it look like it's shiny. And we can go around and add a few little highlights on our gumballs too to make it look shiny. We'll do this after it's dry next week.